Recently in the Chronicle, they were highlighting Willie Mays. When the Giants moved to San Francisco, they flew Mays out at the end of the, I think it was 1957 season. I think they started in 58. Mays comes out, and they had the first giant cap. They gave it to Mays. They took a picture at Seal Stadium. And Mays is quoted as saying this, "Oh, this looks like this is going to be a great place to live. I think I'll buy a house here." Willie Mays wanted to buy a house in St. Francis Wood, San Francisco. He bought it. The next day, the real estate interest came to him and said, "Willie, we'd like you as a center fielder, but you can't live in St. Francis." They offered him $60,000 over the price that he just paid. Willie Mays took that money and bought a lot in Hillsdale. I think that's the name of the suburb, down the peninsula, is where he lives today. Think about that. Willie Mays making $100,000 or more, the toast of town. Mr. Miles, I call him Mr. Miles, because he didn't get here till 52, 56. I was born in 46, okay? But I never knew him until he decided to build his house, along with my father, along with the Quiets, along with the Haydens, Mr. Sam Banks. They got 5 lots and decided we're not going to do the Barrett homes. Barrett homes were selling for $29,000. Phase 1 of Barrett homes was $19,000. The issue came up, how are you going to finance this? My father, my mother, had bank accounts at Bank of America. And I'll never forget this. One day I could tell my father was bothered by something. And I would always sort of check in with him. And he said, "Well, the bank won't finance it. The bank won't finance you." I used to take care of their business. I would take the bus from Marin City, go to Sausalito, get off the bus and go into Bank of America and deposit their paycheck, coins, and currency. I didn't really look at the account book, but there was a time when you put it on the desk, the person counted out, would give you the deposit slip and write it in the book. I knew that they had at least $10,000 in the bank. Bank of America won't finance $30,000? I just thought that was the strangest thing in the world. And it was strange, but it was just bank policy. There's a book called The Color of Law. The Color of Law. Richard Rothstein's book. How the government perpetuated segregation in America. Some of you know this book. This was about 8 or 9 years ago, his book came out. And he talks about, not Marin City, he talks about Marinship and how it created Marin City. Marin City was a creation of World War II effort. When World War II ended, Sausalito got all of that area. When it came to Marin City, we were left with the public housing. A lot of public housing, but it was under the control now of Marin County Housing Authority. The Marin County Housing Authority decided, "Oh, we don't think you need this anymore. You guys can go someplace else." Think about that. We were talking at the table. I tried to remind people, one of the first black assemblymen, was W. Byron Rumford. One of his first pieces of legislation was a fair housing law. The real estate interests in California, probably the banking interest too, didn't like it. And so they went by initiative and got Californians to put it on the ballot to overturn it. It worked. The housing problem was impacted here in Marin City in a big way. You couldn't move anywhere.